Hi, I'm Jordan Sherrier from Amp Global. Today I'm going to walk you through our installation process, so let's grab some tools and get started. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install our Underseat Amp Bracket, which is available for both the driver side and passenger side seats, and is pre-drilled for a variety of our amplifiers. This amp bracket pairs perfectly with our Jeep-specific wiring kits available in both 8-gauge and 4-gauge. The kit includes a custom mounting bracket for the fuse holder. You will remove this 10mm bolt on the fender and then use the bolt to secure the bracket in place. Once the mount is in place, you will attach the fuse holder to the mount using the supplied 4mm screws. This fuse holder is the same for both our 8-gauge and 4-gauge kit. If you're using the 4-gauge kit, you will need to remove the 8-gauge inserts in the ends of the fuse holder. We are using the 8-gauge kit in this install, so we will insert the short piece of the wire into the front of the fuse holder and tighten the set screw. We will insert the longer piece of the wire into the back of the fuse holder, and once it's secure, we will continue to run it through the engine bay. You want to secure the wire to the factory harness along the firewall with zip ties. Then we will cup. On the driver's side, you will find a rubber membrane next to the brake booster. You can easily poke a hole in this membrane to run the power wire through. Inside the vehicle to the left of the brake pedal, pull the remaining wire into the Jeep. We are going to be installing our amplifier under the passenger seat. We're going to continue to run the wire along the factory harness under the dash. This wire kit can be used for installing an amp under either the driver's seat or the passenger side seat. There are several paths that you can take when routing the power wire. Here are a couple of options. You can pull back the carpet of the center console and run the wires across. Then remove the glove box and follow the factory harness along the bottom. Not all Jeeps have this harness, so we're going to go for option 2 and run our wire down the center console. Whether you're doing the install on the driver or passenger side of the Jeep, there will be 3 push fasteners to remove, so that you can pull the sill panel. You will want to pull the panel towards the center of the Jeep to release the clips. We are going to remove the 4 bolts holding the seat in and remove the seat. You need to remove the bolt that's holding the seat belt to the side of the seat if you wish to completely remove the seat from the vehicle. You will also need to disconnect the airbag connector. Make sure you have disconnected the battery before unplugging this harness. Now we will continue running our wire through the center console, starting by removing the shifter by separating the base of the shift knob from the top. Once removed, pull straight up on the shifter while slightly rocking it back and forth, then apply the handbrake and remove the center console by pulling up and releasing the clips. You will see a factory harness running through the console. We will follow that harness with our power wire and use zip ties to secure the wire in place. Feed the wire in front of the cup holder and pull through to the passenger side, continuing to secure the wire to the factory harness. Next, we will remove the 10mm bolt on the side of the center console so we can attach the ground wire to the factory ground point. Depending on your source unit, you will run your RCA wires and remote turn on accordingly. We will be using our Underseat Amp Bracket to mount the amp to. Once our amp is mounted, we can make all of our wiring connections. Once all of our connections are made, we can insert our fuse and fuse holder cover. And connect our power wire to the battery. After we test our amplifier for sound, we can reassemble the Jeep, starting with clipping in the sill panel and replacing the 3 fasteners we removed. Next, we will reinstall our seat and 4 seat bolts securing our seat and amp bracket. Don't forget the seatbelt bolt on the side of the seat. and the airbag connector. Reinstall the center console, followed by the shift knob.